Welcome back! We just finished talking to Grace, and we learned some interesting stuff about her, and also about some things that will be relevant later. Like we should visit our grandmother, and we should also go to the police station to pick up some photos to do with the Voodoo murders. Apparently a detective named Mosley is helping us investigate some stuff based on false promises of being put into our book. Let's see, there's actually another room behind here, which is Gabriel's personal room. And unfortunately, the nice music from the main room goes away. I really like the music in this game, and I don't think I said it yet, but of course I am recording it using my Roland Sound Canvas SC88, as this is a game from the General MIDI era of Sierra games, not the MT32 era.
The carpet was Gran's. She gave it to Gabriel to tear the place up.
Has it worked? I don't know.
Gabriel's bedroom is also his office, his studio, and library. The typewriter is beginning to accumulate cobwebs.
Should I feel guilty? Nah.
Apparently, Gabriel has had a lack of inspiration. I'm also really glad that I never had to write anything substantial on a typewriter. Word processing software is way better.
The wastebasket overflows with crumpled pages of mediocre glory.
Okay.
Several dozen books, including a few of Gabriel's novels, occupy the shelves above his desk.
Bestsellers, I'm sure.
A little cold bubbly and brie cheese is about all Gabriel's fridge ever has in it. Bills from last Christmas gather dust on the door.
Okay, that doesn't really sound like anything we might need, but then this is an adventure game.
Gabriel, shut the refrigerator, please. I could smell it from here.
Women.
How long has that brie been in there? There's also a bathroom.
It's Gabriel's bathroom.
I really got to get around to cleaning up in there.
I bet he says that every time he goes in there, but never actually does it.
It's Gabriel's
I really...
The medicine cabinet contains a few old prescriptions, personal hygiene stuff, and lots of hair products, including some hair gel.
Well, Gabriel seems to love his hair, so you never know when you need some emergency hair gel.
I'll take this hair gel. You never know when you'll need a touch-up.
Exactly.
Gabriel's bed, jeans and t-shirts.
He has a very varied wardrobe.
Jeans.
Okay.
Gabriel's robe hangs on the wall. It's a bit hot for it in June, though. A poster on the wall advertises Mardi Gras, the biggest party of the year in New Orleans. Gabriel likes a subdued lighting effect in his studio. Gabriel's bedroom. There's a flashlight on the dresser. This building's wiring leaves a lot to be desired.
That also sounds like a useful thing.
I might need a flashlight.
Who knows?
Gabriel's. The dresser holds a meager supply of underwear and 38 pairs of mismatched socks.
They're all mismatched? That's quite an achievement.
It's Gabriel's bed, unmade as usual.
Well, you can forgive him for his bed being a bit untidy after a nightmare like the one we saw in the introduction.
Gabriel likes a...
Can we go to sleep or whatever?
It's no use. I can't sleep.
Apparently not.
Mardi Gras mementos left by some female or other. Mardi Gras. Gabriel's
There's one more thing here.
Gabriel's mini stereo isn't exactly high fidelity. Then again, neither is he.
Right. Now you can actually turn that on.
You're listening to KLED in New Orleans, where we play the best music 24 hours a day. Don't that night?
Which gives us some background music in the bedroom. It also gives you that guy regularly interrupting you. So that's why I didn't turn it on before.
It's frightening. It's terrifying. Don't miss. Run for your life. Now playing at the St. Antoine Theater.
Yeah. I don't really need to sit here listening to commercials. I can do that in real life. And I think that's about it. Well, there's also a telephone, but we don't need to use it right now. Let's take another look at those bookshelves, actually. Maybe there's something to read there. You'd think so, what with them being bookshelves. There were some old books belonging to our grandfather here. Let's take a look at those.
Gabriel selects a volume of German poetry that he always found strangely compelling.
Drei Drachen kriechen in meinen Schlaf. Die Ziele wollen sie lebendig zum Fraß. Feurigen Atems, gespaltener Zunge, genießen sie jedes Mal.
That's nice. Kinda creepy, though. Who's the author?
Heinz Ritter. I'm not sure what it says, but I get the feeling the guy was one sick puppy.
Yeah, he actually does sound like a sick puppy, because that poem, loosely translated, means 3 dragons creep into my sleep. They want to devour my soul alive, fiery breath, and forked tongues. They enjoy each meal. That's not a happy poem. That book belonged to his grandfather? I mean, so his grandfather read weird poetry and his father painted weird paintings. What is up with this family? Books on snakes on this side, I think. Also, Gabriel's German pronunciation was
Gabriel
horrible.
pulls down a book on snakes.
Snakes are legless reptiles. Some snakes kill their prey with poison, some by constriction. A snake smells by tasting the air with its forked tongue. The smells are passed back to a sense organ in the mouth. Constrictor snakes, however, sense their prey by vibration.
Did you know that medieval legends about dragons and giant worms are actually based on snakes? You know, dragons, devils, sea monsters, well, they've always been associated with snakes.
Grace, get alive.
So what the book is saying is that some snakes are poisonous snakes? Okay, got that out of the way. Can we please not mention that for the rest of the game? Let's see, there are reference books on this side, I think.
Gabriel leafs through a German-English dictionary.
Let's see, Mittag means midday, noon.
Mittag, not Mittag.
Gabriel leafs through a German-English dictionary.
Spiel means game. Interesting.
Gabriel
Himmel means heaven. Uh-huh.
Gabriel
Dry means 3.
Hey, that was in our poem.
Gabriel
Possessin means possessed. That's handy to know.
Is it? Well, maybe if you're going to a German haunted house?
Gabriel leaps through
Drachen means dragons. I wonder if Mosley would know he was being insulted if I called him Drachenbread.
I don't know.
Let's see,
Okay, well, that's all of them. The important things here is that we now know at least what Drei Drachen means. 3 dragons. Of course, I already told you that, but in case anybody was playing this game that doesn't speak German, they do actually need to know those 2 words. The rest of them are not really that important, I think. Alright, it's time to head out into the great wide world of New Orleans. So, let's get our coat.
It's a bit warm in here. Gabriel decides to wait until he leaves to put on his coat.
Okay. I guess we just need to open the door then.
I'll be back later.
See ya.
It's a city map. And there's a number of locations we can visit. This is where we are now, St. George's Bookshop. We can also go to Dixieland Drugstore, which is one of the voodoo references that Grace dug up for us. The Historical Voodoo Museum, which is another one of those references. St. Louis Cathedral, a big landmark in New Orleans, I guess. Jackson Square, in front of the cathedral. Jackson Square Overlook. The Napoleon House, which is actually a cafe, or bar or something. The police station, where we can go and meet up with Detective Mosley and pick up those pictures. We can also see the larger New Orleans area, where currently all we have is the French Quarter, which is what we just saw, and Grandmother Knight's house. And you know what? I feel like being a nice grandson and pay a visit to our dear old grandmama. On our motorcycle, apparently.
Gabriel, I'm so glad you stopped by.
Sorry it's been a while, Grandma.
Not at all. Give us a kiss. Now come and sit down. Tell me how you're doing.
There we are, Grandmother Knight's house. Quite a nice looking house, I have to say. But we'll have to talk to our grandmother in the next video.